Alright, hello everybody, and hopefully the last little bit of testing and development that we need to do. So I was shooting some ammo and I actually uploaded that clip just to kind of explain, like, or just to show, I mean, we have a lot of money, we get, like, all of it. Although you shouldn't really, I don't know. You should really rely on, unless you need it, like Marcus does it, because let's actually look at how expensive that was. 50 bucks for each one of these things, and if you do it multiple times, like, I don't know, that could rack up pretty quick, whereas we can just find it on the ground after we kill things for free. So, alright, but let's go back to Moxie. Oh, sorry, real quick, the testing thing while we're warping. I just did like a little 15-second test, and I was testing this microphone, which, yes, it is quieter. However, I feel like in comparison to the gunshots, it might actually be more pleasant, but you just have to listen to it at a louder volume, and there's my controller drift too. So long, my honey, so long. Feeling like dancing across the string. Alright, no, Marcus. I like Marcus. Marcus has been with us, and he's with us in Borderlands 3 as well, but, oh wow, yeah, no, we better be careful with story spoilers. Wait, what? I'm just kidding. No, but spoilers are bad. Oh, we got a couple of things. But yes, Moxie.
Thanks, Sugar. I've been meaning to upload these to the EchoNet.
Oh, and then that's actually better for the whole community. You handed over the lewd pictures of Moxie, and in so doing, discovered that there is at least one thing, or to be anatomically accurate, two things, that please Marcus more than turning a profit. Oh yeah, I forget. This is an added bonus. I mean, look at that. This Moxie's Heartbreaker, which is a very good fire shotgun.
Honey, I've got all day.
Sweet. Yeah, usually I'm the one in a hurry. Oh, that's a joke on how bad I am at fulfilling a woman's happiness. Like Scooter's impotency jokes. Alright. I don't even know what we're trying to do. This is the slappy. Yes, this is, or no, this is perfectly peaceful. We don't have his arm! You've discovered how the Chrysalis Innocence was bludgeoned to death by a pickaxe. Although the people were fighting back with pickaxes, I should point out. And that's the first time I noticed that, too.
Did I ever do my whole man as the real monster, Sweet Royal? Comes to mind.
It's true. Human, but specifically man. And in that instance, yes, because man, for better or worse, like, I mean, or not for better or worse, I mean, through no real fault of their own, just, that's how it happened. With great power comes great responsibility, then comes great anger and backlash and all this blah, 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 blah. Goes back and forth.
Anybody ask? You found that.
Alright. Now I'm inclined to save up for bank, and yes.
You know where to find me.
Although right now we're using these guns. These are some really amazing guns. Alright, so now we're back to the story mission. We could keep going to the Highlands. Let's see, how far are we on this one? Just started. Okay, so let's go get Sir Hammerlack's arm back. Then we can go back to the Mine All Mine, and that's like the old one. Well, actually, no, let's do that. No, Slap Happy, because that really bothers me that Sir Hammerlock doesn't have his arm. Like, you know, how would you feel if you see the adventurer running around and then like, oh, you know, oh, there he is off on another mission. Still about my arm, have you? You know, so, and that's the thing, like, you should always act like, even though these are simulations and these are fake people, you should still always act like these are, you know, because how you problem solve in these games is indicative or indicative of, he said, no, I'm just kidding, it's indicative of how you act in real life. So, if you're able to play in way, and that's the other thing too, is like, ooh, the whole concept of religion and like God, Muhammad, Jesus, or whoever you want to say is like watching you all the time, because it's very similar, at least from my understanding, in all religions, that there's some higher power of accountability that we look to punish and reward us. And heaven and hell are the Christian biggest stick and carrot. But all religions have their sticks and carrots, because it is human nature to try to guide other humans to survive, to teach, to guide, to sustain and prolong our existence. And you know, it kind of is like mixing this with like dogfighting and stuff too, because that is the whole perverted like curiosity. And then also like Pokemon. You know, Pokemon is a huge successful thing. Yet we don't think about the absurdity of that, like, or sometimes we do, and then it's like, oh good heavens, like why would you have these cute little creatures attack each other? Well, see, they're not really attacking, and then it's just like a bunch of bright lights and flashing things, and then it's just like sparring, like in Kung Fu. And then anybody who has done Kung Fu or Taekwondo or Karate or Karate, or I don't know how, you know, like the correct way to say these things, but then, you know, people get ripped on because like, oh, Karate, whatever. Like, sorry, we're not all experts in blah, blah, blah. That's like, I don't know. Like, you see enough of things produced by Hollywood, you see these recurring themes. Because it is human behavior, human stuff, creativity. Ah! I didn't think that would actually do that much damage, but he was about to get my shields down. Do we need a teapot? Just temporarily. Actually, do we have something else? Yeah. Something corrosive that doesn't eat up pistol ammo for these fools. We're reduce damage when we're on fire. So, being on fire, good.
Why did your blood stop singing its sweet song? My back's tough backs.
Yeah, that's some Dexter nonsense. So, and that's the thing too. When trying to study and, well, learn and prevent human behavior like Dexter, because again, that morbid human curiosity, and I myself, like, I really enjoyed that show back. I mean, I guess when it was a spectacle, but also like I want to say that drinking had a part of it. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was kind of a spectacle, and it is addicting. But then it's like, oh, but then you're disgusted with yourself for like liking it, but really it's like the ultimate justice, and like, I don't know. It's kind of dangerous because then we got the whole idea of bringing back the death penalty, or even having a death penalty. Because I know Trump was talking about not only bringing back the death penalty, but making more crimes punishable by death. And it's like, really? Wait, what? Like, spoken like someone who doesn't understand life and death, or someone who has a whole carrot of heaven in the afterlife, or 72 virgins, or, you know, X, Y, and Z. Like, you know, it's scary because it could be real, could be fake. You know, you don't know. So it really depends on how you treat people in this life, just in case there is not an afterlife or a next life. And that's like where, I think a lot of people are starting to actually get a firmer grasp on reality that way by using simulations like these video games here. Was that a little too deep?
Approach the local threshers or B. Gain self-awareness.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's about what to expect from throwing a fire grenade at a robot. It's not gonna work very well. They're very resistant to things like fire. They're not resistant to bullets in the eye.
Nearly paid off the house.
See, and it's little dialogue like that, you're like, oh, those were people that we just killed, and yeah.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to A. Approach the
Oh,
local threshers
I don't remember this.
Gain self-awareness.
Like, see, that's the thing. This could be new. This looks like something I'd see in Borderlands 3. I feel like, although then again, no, maybe this was just a secret. Oh gosh. Ah! Like, that's not good. They're very lethal if you let them get too close to you. But then you heal.
Loaders, please do not switch to suicide mode until moving a sufficient
What?
distance from
What? The bridge isn't destroyed. Now, so that could be a couple of things. That doesn't mean that just because that little stunt that I pulled going behind the building did that. So the two exploders come out of there, and the one runs to do that. Now, that could be a trigger set to only be active when you first come here, and then when you get here, or after you beat a mission, or whatever the other trigger is that changes things, or changes the state of things. Hold on. 69. Anyways, so. Sorry, I'm just cracking up about playing Borderlands shirtless, because that's, sorry, the backstory is I've worked out my whole life, and like, and granted I've had a, you know, quite a belly my whole life too, but it's never really been that big of an issue. I had plenty of girlfriends, you know, like been on plenty of dates, and like, you know, no complaints. You know, I've got a great sense of humor. I adapted. I found other ways to get my needs met. Is that kind of a thing? I don't know. But sorry, that sounds really messed up. But no, but I never worked out my pecs all that well because it was uncomfortable. It was outside my comfort zone. So I was really strong. I could lift like bench press 300 pounds is a max. Then I want to say more than that, but no, 300. Then I don't know, and even that debatable. So because you start getting to where like, you know, you kind of lifted it up, you kind of, I don't know, but I just like to say 300 because it's a nice round one. Same with or similar to how I wasn't really 6 foot, but I was like 5'11" 3/4. So they're like, yeah, whatever, 6 foot on the roster, like, and that's just a little thing where you can kind of bend the truth, you know, lie a little bit, and that's okay. That doesn't really hurt anybody, except when it does, because then if it comes out that, oh yeah, no, he's actually not really 6 foot, but now I'm actually shrinking. Because the last time I measured myself, I was more like 5'11" and a half, or 5'11" and a quarter. I remember it being like not only just one more adjustment lower, but even like maybe a couple. And so I was like, oh crud, like, you know. But that's fine. I mean, my dad was actually a real short guy, like, you know, and he still got. I mean, he was a foreman at a gold mine, like, you know, he was a member of a biker club, like, you know, he had a lot of people that looked up to him. So it was like, and he was just a short little guy, and like, and people would never say that. And actually, I feel bad saying that right now. Sorry, Dad. That's pretty messed up. And right there, he wouldn't even have to do anything. Never, you know, he was never physically violent or anything like that. Like, never had to. So, I don't know. It's just, anyways. Aside from that, psychological and behavioral stuff. Where was I going with all that? Oh yeah, no. Now I got decent pecs, and like, I mean, decent, not great. But like, I was just, because I'm sitting here in my house freezing myself. Sorry. That's where I got the idea. I was like, oh, I'll just be like the dude Amaranth, and I'm sure a lot of dudes are already capitalizing on that. Like, it's nothing new.
That's right, Slappy. You smell it, don't you? That's the scent of a gentleman.
Alright, and also real quick, sorry, I just realized, well, let's see what we got. I'm thinking shields. Lots and lots of shields.
Somebody delivered a feast!
Don't keep me in suspense now. Oh gosh.
Slappy's tentacles.
Okay.
Blast them in half, but they'll regenerate sooner or later.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's do fire rockets. This one and something else. Ooh, look at that. Ghetto. Sorry. I love that you can pause it, see? Miss Moxie's. Yeah, we're doing it. This is still a really good shotgun. Dang. This one.
Cauterize the wound!
Oh, I'm
the
dead.
colors! Puke the colors!
Go for the eyes.
Your family is next!
Ugh. Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Whew.
You've killed the creature that removed my various limbs. I feel, well, slightly underwhelmed, to be honest. Perhaps vengeance isn't all it's cracked up to be. Still, not your fault. Retrieve my arm and return at your leisure.
And that is true. I mean, for those that don't know, not that I've ever gotten like massive vengeance or anything, but whenever you like one-up somebody or try to get back at somebody, like it rarely ever feels good. I mean, it might just alleviate some stress from somewhere else. But anyways, slap happy, the arm of a gentleman. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Like, we say these things, but We don't understand them. Ugh. So, yeah. And here we go. What is this? Oh, okay.
Iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembly.
That is worth a lot of money, but... So slag weapons are very useful... no. No! Almost glitched out there. Slag weapons are pretty useful... Are very useful in the second playthrough. But we're not doing the second playthrough. At least not right now. I don't know. I mean, I do watch this guy... I forget his name. Zaf. Zaf, I'm pretty sure. On the Twitch. He's on my Twitch channel, but... He does, or at least he did, a bunch of streams. Jeez. So that's the thing. It's a very volatile industry. It's like, because you have to put in a lot of work doing it, a lot of promotion, a lot of this and that. Like I was just watching this guy, Odat Nerd, who reminds me of a lot of my favorite, or one of my favorite instructors, because he wasn't a real professor. So, but still. Oh wait, what? Oh no, that's the other mission. That's the other mission. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry, but there's an instructor that we couldn't call a professor because he technically wasn't a professor, and that's fine. I get it. Like there is that kind of level thing, but yeah. So it causes awkwardness that way. But I don't know. So titles you gotta be careful of.
Run!
Wait. Hunt stalkers? Oh yes, that's the secondary. So we're searching piles for stalker stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and just switch to that mission. Sorry, for those that aren't aware, Slap Happy, we can go bring Sir Hammerlock his arm. It's okay, he's not going anywhere. We can do this mission here. Let's see. But you got to be careful with that too, because like, we're gonna be headed back there anyway. So I just want to get this journal and then head back. But Stalker of Stalkers, there we go. Sir Hammerlock needs information on stalkers and a former boyfriend of his named Tiger. And I don't know if that's either one. So, has already begun writing a book about his attempts to exterminate the species entirely. Hammerlock, and actually, you know what? No, we will do a couple of spoilers because for anyone who doesn't know, Sir Hammerlock is gay and he has a husband in Borderlands 3, and it is a beautiful thing. So, you know, and that's another thing too, is like this game just like, it just puts you there like, boom, sorry, there's massive spoilers. So anyone who doesn't like homosexuality, like, you might not appreciate the Borderlands 3 game, but that's okay because, you know, people, I don't know, it's hard, it's difficult. But anyways, so, sorry. Sir Hammerlock needs information on stalkers, and a former boyfriend of his named Taggart has already begun writing a book about his attempts to exterminate the species entirely. Wait, there we go. That's one that goes down. Hammerlock wants you to collect the chapters of Taggart's audiobook so he can plagiarize them. So, former boyfriend, I just thought that might be, you know, because he's kind of Britishish, maybe Australian. More British, like tally-ho. Anyways, an echo of recording of celebrity huntsman Eddie P. Taggart's exploits.
Chapter 1. Today, I punched a stalker so hard it turned inside out. End of Chapter 1.
So that could be speaking to
It
the
is a
vault.
known fact that
Whoops.
stalkers find echo recorders delicious. You'll likely find the rest of Taggart's chapters within piles of stalker defecation.
Alright.
Chapter 2. Jack was a kitty. These stalker things are something. I pounded one right in the throat with my thumping hammer, just like Mom taught me. And it pretty much exploded. It made this hilarious noise like... It's kind of like that. I should make it my ringtone.
Oh, now see, that's where it's like distasteful. I mean, you know, you're enjoying like that. And I don't know, or maybe that's just because he suffers from not being able to do it. I mean, incompetency. Like, to do the things that must be done. I don't know. There's so much back and forth. Like killing bad, but we need to kill for our own. Oh wait, that's also. We didn't set that, so I want to make sure I don't pick up the last one before hunting the last two.
Chapter 3. My boys found out the stalkers don't cloak so well once their shields are down. They get all panicky, start roaring to power up their friends. It's cute. I saw a huge stalker staring at our camp the other day. I decided to name her Henry, you know, after... Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Mom! No,
was just saying I named a stalker after you.
So a little dysfunction, you know, like there's a little backstory to that. I don't know, this game is just so deep. Alright.
Chapter 4. Things fine. Henry and her stalker friends took out my team and stole the special Mother's Day present that I had made. Hell with it. I'm heading out there and I'm getting my damn Mother's Day present back. Jack is my witness. This will be the best Mother's Day ever. You hear me, Henry? You hear that? Mother's Day!
I feel like I just heard one, but I don't know if that's like just background sounds of the area. Sounds like there's one over here. Right? Okay, well, in the time that it takes us to find a stalker, or two, because we have to find two, even if there is one up there, you know, the chances of there being two, already we could make better time going to another place that has them. And actually, this is the place that I usually hunt them anyway, when I need to hunt them. Highlands. Overlook. And this is actually where I feel like most people, or no. No, this is just where I happen to do it. Oh, but this is where you get the mission. No, and this is also where the, yeah, okay, never mind. So you get the mission from here, I'm pretty sure. And then here, yep, there's the, where they tell you to go. Oh, so wait, never mind, that's some confirmation right there. It's just where they tell you to go. Okay. Ugh. Alright, so now we've got the optional mission.
Chapter 4. Henry ate my hands. The spiky bitch laughed as she did it. Mom, I just don't know what to do. No, get away! Henry! No, Henry, get back! No, Mommy! Mommy!
So, there's that. Okay, that's going to use a lot of ammo. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's actually go back, turn in, because we got to come back down here for reasons. Alright. And then at this point, it would be like, hey, Hammerlock, I got your arm. I would have called him like right when I got in and said, hey, I'm going to do a couple things while I'm out here. I'll see you soon. And then he'd probably like, tally-ho, go get my ecologs or whatever. Like, he could care less, but it's good to just double check and send that little thing. And in the computer science world, that would be similar to like the, what is that, TCP versus UDP protocol for sending, for internet, for this thing that you're watching this on. You know, at first it sends a message like, hey, you know, can you accept a connection? The other machine is like, yeah, I can accept a connection on this one. Are you still there? And the other person's like, yes, I'm still here. And then the connections. Now that's also,
the grinder will only be used for egregious felonies like littering or profanity.
yeah, they definitely took it away. It was like profanity, which is the same as verbal littering. Alright, you found Taggart's missing chapters, and in so doing, discovered a soul-crushing truth. All the confidence in the world cannot prevent you from dying frightened and alone. But on the upside, you got paid. See, these things are just so profound.
Eaten, was he? Suppose there's a lesson to be learned in all of this. He who attempts to fight nature will get eaten. Sounded much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
Oh. Okay, so we got... Let's try that. Let's actually try it out. Or no, we have Miss Moxie's Heartbreaker. No, we're going to keep doing that. These coach guns are pretty fun because they're just like thumpers for... Yeah, fine coach guns. So it's just like, boom, just one, and then you have to like reload. Which we've probably seen here, but yeah. It's usually, yeah, a lot more damage. Well, actually, I don't know if that's more damage than the Celtic one that we have. See, that's a lot of math on your feet. Like, so 94 times Let's just round it to 20 and say, so it's almost like 180. And then down here, oops, 500. No. What's 10 times? Is that real? If you add a 0, then it becomes 1,000. So it's basically if you did 100 times 10, you'd be at 1,000. So you're getting even more with the 5 and the 3, and without getting out a calculator. And so yeah, just a general approximation.
Hyperion congratulates Harriet Blavis on the birth of her twins and wishes her luck in choosing which one to keep.
Okay, so we have to turn in anyway. Okay. Or wait, do we? Now I'm all confused. Now I'm trying to remember the trigger that should happen. Well, let's go give the hand back to Hammerlock, and then if he doesn't have another mission for us, then I think I know what to do. It involves killing a lot of stalkers. We shall give the gentleman his arm back. No, and I say that because, like, Borderlands 3, that is one of the biggest DLCs, is where it's like the wedding of Sir Hammerlock and someone. I won't give that spoilers, but because that is spoilers as well. But like, it's just such a good story. Like, I don't know, of equality, equity, inclusion, diversity. Yeah.
Our time is running out.
DEIB. This game, although it's very, very violent. So I mean, you need parental guidance. Hey, I'm a parent. Old Slappy is dead. The mystery regarding who the hell named him Old Slappy and why remains unsolved. See? His Old Slappy, because he took his arm. You know, anyways.
Scientifically, murdering old Slappy was probably a bad idea. Vengeance-istically, I thank you for your help.
And I might be reading too much into that too, now that I think about it, because I think Old Slappy might have been the name before Sir Hammerlock, but I don't know. I would have to ask Sir Hammerlock.
Your continued efforts against Handsome Jack are an inspiration. Had I still the Constitution for it, I'd be right alongside you on the battlefield.
That's nice.
It's almost like the ad-libs. Alright, so octo means 9. Okay, I am going to use this. I like that one. Alright, so... In fact, let's go ahead and switch it out now while we do the... So he didn't give us the mission. There is another thing. Wait, no. Octo. Remember, it's a Tedior, but... Wait, is that 7, 8, 9? See, look at that. That just looks so cool. It's like an octopus, like, swimming. Okay, so now... Oh yeah, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna go... right back to where we were. Overlook. Oh. Okay, well that's time, but let's just do a quick little thing. Basically, we're looking for a mission that drops from these. And I keep doing this awkward way. I think the better way is the other way. Whatever. Tally-ho! We gotta search skag piles and kill stalkers. Looking for something extra shiny, and I don't know what color. Okay, that's one. But no, that's different. Different. No, it is... Ooh. toss it out because it's a 1-for-1 better exchange. Okay, cool. So we didn't find it. Basically, I'll just do the spoilers on this because what we're looking for is the birthday present to Henry, whatever that guy's name is, Taggart's mom. So you kill a bunch of stalkers, and that's just some random depot. Or you can also get a car if you die over there. So we haven't died over there, at least not yet. But let's go to... Yeah, we'll go to the wildlife preservation because there are a bunch of stalkers there. Oh, actually, here we go.
I'm rising.
Ah. There it is. There it is. Taggart's gift for mom. Okay, cool. So, a gift box seemingly assembled by someone whose fingers were more used to popping eyeballs than wrapping presents. And you can't see it because the body's on there, but it will disappear soon. Hold on, let's let it disappear. Come on. We shall do other things while we wait for it. Oh, this kind of gun. Really slow loading. It's kind of like an LSAT or I forget what they're called on Call of Duty. Which, yes, I played extensive Call of Duty as well. Extensive. Okay, I'm not impatient. What's in the box? That's a throwback to 7 as well.
Happy Mother's Day to the greatest mom a master huntsman could ask for. Now, don't get excited. I locked the present with my fist print, so you can't open it till I get home. Anyway, I'm off to go disembowel Henry the Stalker with my teeth. See you soon.
Okay. So that's a little hidden message in between the messages we know. So we're gonna go fight Henry. Hi, Henry. Oh, that's not Henry.
I
Got a
feel
radio.
a frenzy.
Now we need something a little more rapid. Okay.
I feel a deep, dark world. Don't cry when I pull your lungs out through your chest.
Oh, Henry. Ah, missed. There we go. That got good. Oh no, you don't want to kill her up there, or him. See, you don't want to kill them. Whoa, was that like moving us in and out? Oh, and then the call to action. The other Henry's children probably, which makes it even more macabre. There's definitely one where my axe turned into a fire axe. Oh. There we go. Whew. Okay. Oh, some nice loot. Ah, see, if I was doing this in real life, this is not real life, obviously. We just totally burned in the hands, but it's a human hand if you can't see right in there. So these bodies do disintegrate over time, like, and in Fortnite you crouch with R3. R3 is melee in this one, which I used to think was melee, but it's melee or I don't know, melee. A severed fist hardened by years of face punching. The word mama is tattooed on its knuckles. Open Taggart's box. Really? I don't have any grenades to just make you stop. Okay. We're going octo. Octo means 9. It doesn't. Here it does. Shush. Okay. Yes. So what I was trying to show you was the ornate nature of the. So anyways, Oedipus. Or wait, is that Oedipus complex? Schmodipus complex. So that's something with a Freud, I believe. The love thumper. If thumping you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh. That could have a few meanings, but the Oedipus complex, if you look it up, I'm pretty sure it's from Freud. And it's about like the affection for one's mother, basically. And there's like a Shakespeare play where is that Hamlet? It's not Hamilton. But like, yeah, I don't know. There's a Shakespeare play where that happens, where there's a, you know, an extreme love for one's mother that just like, yeah. So I don't know, but yeah. Let's see. All right. That's why I think Pornhub is all weird, because they have a bunch of like incest type stuff, but it's like step this and step that, so they're not really related by blood, and that's fair for the idea. I think they do a lot of that just to kind of explain, well, how would these people be in this place together? Like, you know, if the people are trying to poke holes and things. Because I really hope that, like, oh gosh, that could be pretty bad. I don't have any step siblings, and I hope that never happens, but, you know, that could be an unintended consequence of. Whew. Okay, so that's a whole problem set in Blindside that, like, might have to solve for one day. You never know. But, oh, I don't want to think about that.
Guns! I got them, you need them.
It's like even got like a stabilizing handle, even though it has a handle right there.
Hyperion
A handle
is
on the
proud
handle.
to announce the size
but-
of your bi-yearly medicine shipment has doubled. Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
But I like to think that they did stuff like that on purpose, because just to see, like, I know they did with like the bandit stuff. Or wait. Oh. Spoilers. Oh no, they do have bandit here. Wait, what? That's right. So I need to go back and just do like Borderlands 1 all the way through.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
Oh, should we do this mission? No, we're going into the wildlife. Oh man, what? So many things. Oh, we're at 38. I forgot the alarm. Oh no, I did the alarm. We did set it off, and then we said, let's do the last thing. Sorry, I had to remember what we're doing. All right, sorry everybody. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one.
Hyperion suggests